Hey everyone, what's up? Best255 here, and this is the Surfing Secrets video that I finally got around to make. So, in case you're new to surfing, this is a surf map, and throughout the map you see these ramps, and pretty much what you do, you'll go onto these ramps, and as you go on them, you strafe against whatever the angle is. So since it's angled this way, to stay on, I have to strafe left or press the A key. So I'll show you there. And right now I'm strafing to stay on. And that's pretty much what you do. Curves are a little different, and I'll explain those when I get to them. But that's pretty much how you surf in a very, very short explanation. And this place right here, I'll explain this all in a minute once I get started. But for right now, I'm playing in my own private server, so A, there's no lag, and B, people don't stop me. So, and it's a local server, it's not a full-time server, so there's no IP to ask for or anything, so. I'll start off by naming the map. This is Surf Toast Redone version 2, in case you want to download it or want to know the name. That's what this is, and so yeah. I'll get started, and hopefully you can follow along. So first you start out going down here, and you jump up right here, and you're going to fall straight down. Then you're going to go here, and you're going to jump way over here, land on over here. And you're going to go around these curves, and curves you strafe away from it instead of with it. And actually I stopped there, but maybe I can have, nope. But this is actually a good opportunity to show you jail. And what jail is, say I mess up, which I did, and you fall off and hit the ground. You won't die. You'll go to a place like this called jail. And on each map, jail is different, but this is what it looks like here. And everyone who falls off is going to go to jail, so if you're on a server, there's going to be a whole bunch of people there shooting at you and everything. But usually in jail, there's a place where you can get out, and in this case it's this door right here. And as you'll see once I finish a surf, there's buttons up there that people can press that can open it, and you can go back to spawn and start over. And I'll show you that once I get up top. But this jail is pretty simple. Right here there's a secret where you can go in here. There's 2 bottles and an ammo pack. And yeah, there's a button over there, but every time I press it, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, this is Surf Toast's jail. So now hopefully I can get my stuff together and actually finish it. So once again, you'll go down here, make a quick jump, and fall straight down. And in case you're wondering while you're flying, if you press the S key, you'll just stop where you are and fall straight down in midair, and that can be helpful, if you're aiming for something. So yeah, just press S and you'll fall straight down. So, ooh, almost missed that, but I got on. You're gonna go straight on here, and I missed it again. Maybe I can speed up. It's gonna be really hard. No. And if I miss enough times, I'll just no clip, but all the maps I'm going to show you I have completed without any kind of no-clip, cheating, or anything, so I have completed all of them, and that's how I know where everything is. There's a lot more surf maps to talk about, but I think there's just way too many to cover all of them, but hopefully the selection I've chosen is a good selection of what surf servers usually play on. And in case you're wondering, if you want to surf but you don't know where to go, the server I play on is called Azelfer. Just go in, here we go, and here's the end. But anyway, go to game.azelfer.com, and on the left side there will be the server IP, and you can join there, and it's a 24/7 surf server. So right here's a keypad. I don't know the code, but it opens the door and it just leads to the same place as this. You can just build teleporters in there. But so this is at the top, and as you can see, that's jail right there where we just were, and you can shoot through this glass, see, and so it's really cool if there's people down there. You can get a whole bunch of kills. And here's some buttons. This button, like I was saying, opens up that door. And for some reason my private server buttons aren't working, but I'll just tell you what they mean. The green button opens that door for people to exit, and the red button makes everyone in jail explode. So either one, or either button, you know, both pretty cool. But yeah, that's top of jail. And these two doors just lead to the two spawns, red obviously and blue. So you know, you can go in red spawn, you know, shoot everyone, boom, spawn kill, whatever you want. So here is the other way you can go. If you aren't quite good enough yet to get to that part, you just go the same route as before, but instead of going all the way over there here, you go in this bottom ramp right here, and then you just fall straight down, go down this curve, jump the glass, and land in the water. And on surf maps, if you ever see shallow water, aim for it, because if you land in it, you won't take fall damage. So here, T, since this is for Counter-Strike, T is for terrorists, CT is counter-terrorist. Terrorist is red team, CT is blue team. So that just leads their spawn. Jail, I'll show you that in a minute. Top, this leads to that platform between the spawns. You can't shoot anyone in the spawns while you're on it, but it leads to somewhere else, so I'll show you that too. But let's go to jail. Now here's another place you can go. Now you're on the side of jail, and you can still shoot through this glass, but the thing is, people up there can shoot you, even if you're in this side place. Not sure what that button does. It might open that door. And then you have your two spawn doors. So let's go back there, and I will show you what you can, or where you can go with the top door. So once again, just go straight here. And instead of going to that far arrow, just go this arrow. Drop straight down and follow this to these teleporters. And if you can, land in the water. Now let's go to top. And as you can see, there's blue spawn and red spawn. You can't shoot them. There's an invisible wall there. Now if you go straight, you get launched over here. And then you go over here. The second arrow from the left, it'll shoot you right over here. Then here's a little place, you know, I guess it's kind of secret. If you go in here, if you walk forward into that wall, it'll take you to a water box where you drown and die. I'm not really sure, I guess if you want to grief your teammates, but it's not really much, not really much application with that. And then it just takes you back to the top. So that is Surf Toast Redone version 2 for Team Fortress 2, and it's time to go to the next map. Alright, here we are on our next map. This is Surf 10x Reloaded something something something. There's a whole bunch of other words. I'll put the map name on top of the screen so you can read it and go download if you want. So here's spawn. Red spawn is right over there, but you can't get there, obviously. Here's some glass. So here's the main surf. Here we go. And just a tip, usually if you crouch while you're surfing, you do a little better. I don't know why, but you normally do a little better. So if you go straight here over the pyramid and into this little place over here, and if you drop all the way down here, you'll see this box. And you just gotta jump when you get in there, and it'll take you all the way up here. And you just go in this little door. And you'll be in this little pretty cool sniper spot. You know, here you can shoot people in the spawns and whatever. I'm not sure if the bullets can reach that far, but there's jail, obviously, jail. But the only problem is people in the spawn can also snipe you here. So just be on the lookout for enemy snipers or soldiers shooting at you. So let's go here. And this place, you'll be seeing this place a lot in this map. Almost all the teleporters take you here. There's blue spawn and there's red spawn. So if you go here, you can either go straight and do the surf again, or since it's water, you can swim up. Whoops, almost fell out there. You can swim up and go up here. You have two choices here. I'll show you that in a minute, but usually you'll want to go down this ramp right here. So here we go. And there's jail, right behind that water. And if you get here, you can shoot people in jail, whatever. And there's a button right here. If you press it, oh hey, button worked that time. If you press it, obviously doors open up, people in jail are freed. So there's that. Not much else to see here. And obviously, like I said, almost all teleporters take you here. So we'll go back up and show you the other place. Which, this place doesn't really have much use, like, at all. I don't really even know why it's here. But I'll show you it anyway. So you land right here. Go in here and see it just takes you back here. So once you get out there, you'll always want to go toward jail so you can camp. So let's go in the main ramp again. And I will show you this teleporter right there. Every other teleporter in this level leads you to that place except for this one. So you'll see these ramps. This is a relatively easy surf section. You just go along here, bounce off this real quick, and you'll land in this box. And you'll go in here, and instead of taking you up there, it just takes you directly to here, so you don't have to worry about, you know, going up the water, fighting everyone, trying to get down here. It just takes you directly to the outside of jail. So that's a pretty good thing to keep in mind. I'll just die so I can go back to spawn real quick. And remember, it's the one on the right. The left one does not take you, as I'll show you here in a minute. And these far ones on the very far right and left, those just take you directly to that place in between the spawns. And right here, see, and I don't really get this because this section is harder than the other one, but it takes you to a not as great place. But, oh well, who am I to criticize? So, jumping along here, not too hard. And you just look up, jump straight up, try to land in the water so you don't get fall damage. And then this arrow right here, the second you step on it, it'll launch you down there. So, if you don't jump, you'll hit that ground and just stop and you won't fly. So, as you're sliding along here, you gotta jump right at the end so you can jump to the next section. So you jump right there, land in the water, and this is the hardest part right here. I don't even know if I'll get it this time. You have this little section of ramp to get all the way up there. So let's see if I can pull it off. Yeah, okay, not too bad. And you'll want to be crouching too. It'll give you a better chance of landing. And see, this is a lot harder than the other one, yet, as you can see here, it doesn't take you to as good as a place. So, just keep in mind, always go in that one right there if you're going to go in any of them, because it's the best one. Or, if you want to snipe, you should go in the far one. And if you're really good, I guess, you could flip around real quick out of this water box and land in red spawn. I'll see if I can do it. Nope, just missed it, but I'm sure if you practice at it, you can jump out of there and jump in the other team's spawn for spawn camping. So, yeah, I'll show you this platform over here. If you land down here, there's just ladders right here. You just walk up against them and jump, and you'll fly up. And there's a whole bunch of health and a whole bunch of ammo right there for you to take. Which, okay, you just gotta break this glass. Normally it's not there. And then it just takes you here once again. So, once again, this map is Surf 10x Reloaded and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I'll display on the screen again. And in case you can get here, it just leads to that same place once again and spawn at the end. So yeah, this has been part 1. The next one and future ones will probably have 3 maps in each, but I had to do the introduction on this one. So be on the lookout for those. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time.